Hey y'all, this is just a random video. I want to talk about Instagram real quick. I'm not going to do an intro. We're just skipping it. We're going to get right into it. It is so weird how we constantly have people that don't like us on our Instagram following us. We've probably met them at one point. Maybe they're from high school, whatever. They don't like us. They never liked us. They probably are jealous of us. They probably admire us. Really, that's what jealousy is. But they watch our stories and somehow, some way, that gives you like a little like, ooh, look at that person that I don't like, but they don't like me, but they follow me and they look at my story. Ha ha, I'm out, I'm having fun. We do that, and that's so annoying. We need to stop. So let's talk about the whole psychology of it all. So my name is Nia. I just want to put that out there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I know I wasn't going to do an intro, but I have to say like who I am if you're seeing this at random. But the fact of the matter is, I've been going on dates. I'll give it out an example. I've been going on dates. And it's so crazy because I'll have people that are from a dating app or even meeting them in person. They follow me and they may not want to try dating me anymore, or they're not putting in a lot of effort. And I could tell that a lot of women, and including myself, I do get it. You're scared that it's going to turn away the rest of your options or people that you're talking to because they're looking at your story and you're going out on dates. First of all, this is my story. This is my life. I'm going to post what I'm doing because I love what I'm doing and I'm having fun. If you want to see it, fine. But also, there's just a concept that the people that are looking at our stories don't even like us. Like, I would say maybe about 5 people out of, like, I don't know, 100 and something people that would look at my story. And before, it used to be a lot. I got rid of them. I removed a lot of people. Before, it used to be like 200, 300, 400 people looking at my story. And whether they actually hearted it or not, it's just the fact that we're so used to just clicking and seeing stories. But also, there's people that are purposely looking at your story. Also, there's people that got notifications on and you don't even know for your stories. But they necessarily, it's not that they like you and want to see you progress. It's the fact that they just want to see what you're doing because they have nothing else to do with their lives. And sometimes we have that moment. Sometimes I have that moment. I completely get it. But I think that's the really bad psychology that we have today with Instagram and why a lot of people are becoming a-holes, right? A lot of girls nowadays, like mixy chicks mainly, want to be like, oh, he looked at my story. He looked at my story. That means everything. No. Bitch, it don't mean everything. He looked at everybody else's story too. He's trying to see the goods. He's trying to, like, he's trying to get off. Okay? And it's free. It's free. We are free. I'm a baddie. I love being me. I will always show myself. But also, yes, ladies, we do have to understand it's free. That's why I always tell y'all gorgeous, you're beautiful. Get on here on Instagram, not Instagram, on YouTube and make some money. And I'm not clipping that out. We're going to keep that in because it's live. Get on YouTube and make some money. I'm not telling you to go put a link tree in on Instagram. I'm not telling you to go do an OF. I'm telling you to get on YouTube and do something for yourself. But that's another thing I do want to get into, maybe in this video, but another video about how basically a lot of TikTokers that ain't ish and they never had ish and they're just not it, right? They're on TikTok, they blow up, they become this person, they become this famous person in their head because of TikTok and how numbers work and how it's just really easy to blow up on TikTok. And they start thinking they're famous, but then they jump to YouTube. And if you look at their YouTube, usually, if they don't have music, if they don't have any type of talent, if they don't have any substance, they're not going to do well on YouTube. And YouTube is hard to conquer. And if you have conquered it, I don't care if you're getting paid cents a day. Congratulations. Good for you, because it is very hard. Don't listen to what anybody says. If you get 1 view, if you get 2 views, it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, it's hard to be successful on YouTube, and not a lot of people are. And what I mean by successful is when you get that Google AdSense in the mail, you get that letter, that's what you need to hang up. Fuck the plaque. Forget the plaque. Who cares? When you get that Google AdSense letter in the mail saying, here's your PIN, here's this, set this up, remember to do your taxes, honey. There you go. We're going to start paying you. We're going to put some ads on. You did that. Remember that. I don't care if you only have 100 subscribers and you still get that letter. That letter is everything. That's success. That's what should be hanging up on the wall. Okay, I might hang that up on the wall in my room. I still have that. That's my pride and joy. I don't give a F about no dang plaque. If I get it, I get it, but who cares? What's important is you. And I know I just went on a tangent because I was talking about Instagram, but my point is that we have become, and I'm talking about females right now, we've become so delusional when it comes to communication. Somebody hearting your story does not mean that they mother effing like you. If you have a guy that you like and all he does is heart your story once in a blue moon, or every single day actually, it doesn't even matter. That does not mean that he is feeling you. That means that he is effing with your head because it's easy. Somebody should be able to text you and say, you look mad pretty, I just saw you posted that, how you doing? Da, da, da. That's what should be coming out of their mouth. It's the amount of effort that men put into. We could make this a dating video, whatever you want to call it. I'm just talking about the psychological of it all, how females are bugging right now. And then they want to get jealous of other females because of this stuff. It means nothing. Somebody even liking your post means nothing. And I want to say something to y'all too, just so that y'all can understand how this works. If they took away the like button on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram, the world would go in fucking hysteria. It will be crazy. It'll be like Final Destination, because I just saw that movie. People are gonna go crazy. The validation that the like button has, how powerful it is for our psyche, is insane, and we need to let it go. You need to know it means nothing. We work in numbers nowadays. We see a high number and we associate success. We associate positivity. We associate it's working, it's working, it's working. If I have a message that I want to give to people and I'm doing it by doing something salacious or horrible or making I guess you call it a spectacle, and that is what's giving me fame but not my message, that's not success. That's not. Who cares? My message is not coming across. And I'm talking about if you have you just want to be a human being that has some oomph to your life and some real ish and know that you the ish, be that person. That person that knows they have a message to them. Just in general, like not even just in social media. You have a purpose. You have something that you want to say and you want to be. You are that thing. You are be. You are it. You're it. Don't let all this other stuff, capitalism mainly, and Europeanization and colonialism, we all know that, but capitalism is the ultimate all evil. Don't let that make you think that's success. And I know how it feels to feel you are not successful because you're not seeing the numbers, you're not seeing the money, you're not seeing the growth in views, or the analytics. Like that gets to me all the time, but if I let it get to me to the point where I stop, that's not successful. And that's why a lot of TikTokers, you see them, they go from TikTok to YouTube and they feel like complete dog-ish because the validation's not there. YouTube is hard. It's not easy. You can't get on YouTube and make a bunch of short content that doesn't have any substance. On TikTok, you can do that all day. I do that sometimes. I be just saying stuff and all of a sudden people see it, right? Some things be valid, but also some things I'm just thinking, I'm just saying it, and maybe somebody else is thinking it too. That's the best part about TikTok, I will say, is relatability, right? That's what we're looking for. But when it comes to Instagram and this whole thing with people watching your story and people liking your post, and obviously people aren't even seeing your posts anymore because there's so many influencers and stuff that are paying. There's people paying to be on your feed. There's people paying to be on your feed. I wish that Instagram could go back to only your mother effing followers. The people you follow is the only people you see. But because of capital, that has ruined the app. Because of capital, that has ruined even dating apps. Dating apps, obviously they can be so crappy, but BLK used to be, it's crappy. Like dating pool just sucks, like, right? But it used to be decent and you used to match with mad people. But nowadays, I don't. And I will say that's just because they want me to pay. They know I'm a boss girly, I'm fine as hell. But the point is I see how many matches that are like, oh, you got mad matches, but you have to pay to see it. With Hinge, you can see your matches. That's not an issue. But you understand that BLK is running out, all these apps are running out of money. Somehow they have mad people on it, but they're not getting enough money. It's not coming in. And I wish, and I will probably, I want to make an app for something, dating, love, swimwear, whatever you name it. I will make an app for it. But God forbid I made an app, it would not be for extreme profit. It would be to help people. And that's just me in general in life. And that's why a lot of people don't like me, because I don't care about profit. I do want to live a good life. And what is a good life? I want to be comfortable. I want to be able to afford things and this and that. I want to be able to afford everything. But in reality, no one can afford everything. They make it seem like it, but they effing can't. The more money you make, the higher the expenses get, because you start wanting to live outside your means. If you're that person, which your majority of people are, I would say about 98%. So yeah, live your life and post what you want. But just know, don't let that affect your psychology and don't let that affect your communication. Like I said, a lot of girlies, they be hyping that up. He liked my story. That means he want me. No, the F he don't. No, the F he don't. He do not want you. He wants everything. And it's easy for him to get it. So yeah, that's something I noticed. And another thing I want to say too, I've been, figuring out my personal social media and fixing it up a little bit, as in I'm taking people out and stuff like that, like removing myself from removing and stuff like that. And I was talking to my friend, and that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. This girl, beautiful girl from my high school, thought she was cool. I followed her a minute ago. She followed me back. Cool. Always liked her stuff. It was always cultural. I don't want to say exactly what the culture was because I don't want to put her out there, but I loved it. I was like, this is cool. I always was positive for her. I checked because I was going through my stuff. Now you can see shared activity. Instagram's letting you get a little smart and slick with it. So use it. So I click on the shared activity and I see that she's not, because I'm looking through to see who's not following me, right? Like I'm following them, but I don't really even F with them. So I'm trying to look through and I'm looking at it and I see that, okay, she doesn't follow me, but I follow her. And I'm like, yo, she didn't even tell me? What? Pause. So I make myself, I remove myself as a follower, right? And basically a day later, the chick, she literally follows me. She goes and follows me. And if she's watching this, I'm sorry, girl. It's not even like I don't like you, but that psychology that y'all girlies got going on, stop it. That ish is weird. That is weird. It's scary. And I'm not like, ooh, scared, like, ooh, she gonna do something. No, that shit is scary, as in that's the psychology. A lot of girlies wasn't ish in high school. They was a nobody. They was nothing. All of a sudden, they getting likes on this, likes on that, and they feeling themselves. And then the girlie that was the hot girlie in high school, me, ends up following you, messing with you, period. Not just because of your likes, but I was like, she's so cute. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever, da-da-da. We didn't even say hi and bye. You was just in my high school. I thought she was cute, so I was like, all right. But the fact of the matter is, your psychology, you want me to look at what you're doing. Meanwhile, I didn't even know you unfollowed me. That's some psycho stuff. And then you got the nerve to try and follow me. Are you kidding me? So this is what I mean. People don't like you. People following you don't like you. I got a good 900 something followers, but only about 30 people will like my post intentionally, I feel. Those are the people that really F with me. That's why I want to get my following down, honestly, down to them 30 people that is the real ones. Like, I just want to follow y'all. Like, we do this thing where we follow people thinking that we cool, when in reality, people just want more followers. And another thing too, for the girlies, any girlie that has 5,000 followers and she got like maybe like 1,000 or 1,000 and something, she may have a job that's cool. She might be a mixie. She might be a Nepo baby. She ain't ish. You know why? Because you know what she did? This is what I did in high school. I know this ish. We know this. Y'all followed mad people and then you unfollowed them. So now you're left with, you probably followed like 10,000 people and then you unfollowed so many people and only about 5,000 people are left that follow you and don't even know. Don't even get me started with people buying followers. Don't even get me started. But my point is that that's psycho-ish. That is crazy. Mentally, that is weird. Why are we doing this? Stop. I did that in high school. I stopped. Why y'all still doing this? That's weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit is weird. Oh, now we getting stuff in my eye. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, like, we got people following us that don't even like us. It could be jealousy, as they say, even though jealousy is just admiration. But it's to a point where it's like, we don't like each other. We don't F with each other. And I've been a culprit of this too. Like, I don't F with you no more. I don't talk to you no more. But somehow we still follow each other because when you look at my story, I want you to see what I'm doing, so you can know I'm doing some ish. Yeah, you cannot sit here and say you don't do that. You be hoping that ex or that person that you don't like, that co-worker, that girl from high school, you be hoping they see your story so you can be like, You can't say y'all don't do that. We've all done it. But what I'm trying to say is stop. That's tiring. Why? You know that feeling you get when you're just like, oh my God, they just see my story. Like, you shouldn't have that psychology, like that thinking. None of us should, but we do. You know that these people are looking at your and they don't like you. So what I'm trying to say is, I recently like removed myself and unfollowed people that I don't really mess with, and I know don't mess with me on the low, but they don't want to say it. And basically, it feels better to post and have people that are pretty cool with me. I'm cool with them. And they don't have to like it. They don't have to put a heart. But what I'm saying is, you should not feel eager to post something because you know the haters are watching. And we've all had that moment. You could post. I'm not saying you shouldn't. If haters are watching, yeah, post your ish and be like, what's up? But it gets to a point where your psyche starts to get all messed up, where you're only going out to a place because you like, no, a little bit, even though you want to say you want to do it, a little bit in your head, you like, yo, if I go here and I take a picture, they all gonna know, like, your girlie was just at this spot, da-da-da, like, yeah, they should know, but if they don't like you, what does it matter? Stop, I guess moral of the story, stop trying to impress people that don't like you and you know it. Who cares if they don't show it in a certain way? Who cares if they haven't said it? But if they give you a feeling and an inkling that they don't like you, delete them from your life. I don't care how nice, polite they are. Delete them from your life. But yeah, the next video I want to talk about, just so y'all know, is going to be about deleting numbers in your phone, because I had about 400 contacts and I deleted 300 and like, I would say 360 contacts. Yeah, because I don't know that many people anymore. I don't care to know that many people. And we need to stop having this many people in our life. And they may not be in it talking to us, but just because at one point you got that person's number or that Instagram doesn't mean that you need to keep them now. And what I want to say is, if you do get rid of them, you unfollow them, make sure you remove. Unfollow for unfollow. Don't do that catty-ish. I don't like that. That's some weird stuff. That's some weird psychology. I'm going to unfollow you while you don't know, and then let you continue to follow me. And then in your head, you like, yeah, they know, so they just following me because they really just like me and want to see me. No. The chances are they don't effing know, and you ain't shit. Sorry, y'all. Ending it there. Love y'all.